So, Simon,
Yeah.
we're selling your motorhome. We're selling your motor caravan.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I say that is because that's quite important. It's registered on the logbook as a motor caravan, so there's a lot of people who'll ask that because it makes a difference for your insurance. It essentially means it's an official motorhome.
Yeah.
So, how long have you had it for?
Oh, about 4 years.
About 4 years. And you selected it. How did you manage to find the people that helped you find it?
Yeah, and after looking around, we found somebody who had a very good reputation for converting these kinds of vehicles, and they undertook to source a used vehicle in Japan for us, and to import it to this country and carry out the conversion for us to
Which is good, really, because that
yeah.
means that this is available. So someone hopefully is going to be lucky enough to be able to see this advert and purchase it. And essentially that's what we're doing. We're helping you sell your motorhome. So what we do as a company is we make sure that everything is above and beyond. We obviously do our ID checks on you, so you're obviously real. And I've done your identification check. We do the identification check on an HPI on the vehicle to make sure that's all in order. It's important that, you know, that these things, it's not stolen, recovered, it's not accident damaged, it's got good history, which it has. I'm going to go through in a moment. And yeah, it means that we just check it over. We'll do an habitation check on the vehicle. These are not something that you really struggle with, ingress, water ingress or damp, but we still check it. And I've already gone round it. It's fine. So it'll have a clear habitation check. And I'm right in saying you're going to do a service and an MOT. Oh no, we're doing a service and MOT for you, aren't we?
Going to service
so
and
it'll be
MOT.
serviced and it'll be MOT'd, so it's properly ready for sale. And it'll be past the MOT with no advisories, because that's the way we like to do it. We've got all the original paperwork that you've got when you purchased the vehicle. Notably as well, you've kept it well serviced. So I was just looking through your service history there. So essentially, once we've got this next service done, you'll be right up to the minute. The service will be up to date.
Yeah.
We've also noted in here, we've got a certificate to help to confirm that the mileage is correct from the day when you purchased it.
Yeah.
So it's a certificate of the British Independent Motor Trade Association. Looks like it may have something to do with the AA. And in some way, shape or form, these guys have checked this vehicle prior to being imported. But you can tell when you look at the vehicle, I've been doing this a long time, so I'd look at the steering wheel where you can tell that the mileage is honest. Yeah, so that's good. The mileage stacks up. We've got all the old MOT history, which is nice. You don't need it these days because you can get it online, but it does show the type of person that you are. You organise, keep everything in place, and when someone's buying that, they like it. How many sets of keys have we got? I've never asked. Two sets of keys, so that's good as well. So we've got both sets of keys. We've obviously got all the documentation, logbook, the UK logbook, etc. And then we've got a massive other things here, everything to do with the the likes of the microwave, the cooker and the likes, which I'll quickly go around the van to give you a good look round it. I'm also going to go into the back of the van. You're going to be really impressed on how that setup is there. And you've enjoyed this setup, haven't you? You said that you liked it.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible, really, how good the equipment in here is. It's for something which has such a small footprint. I mean, you can park it anywhere. You can park it in any supermarket car park. It's incredible how compact it is. But you know, we've got a fridge freezer. We've got a microwave. We've got
sink.
Yeah, and really good electrics. Everything works. We've got a.
I was going to say that. Have you had any problems at all? Have you had anything?
No.
You've had no problems, and there's no issues with the van at the moment. Obviously, I'm going to check it, but you've never had any issues.
I think within the first 6 months we had some leaks around the skylights, but we had those sorted out. We removed them. We resealed them with a high quality.
And you can tell that the job's been done properly because there's no stain and everything as it should be.
No.
And we're going to recheck that again. Yeah.
I'm really impressed with the basic vehicle. It's
No,
very
big
strong.
thumbs up. And we've got air conditioning.
It's great.
We've got powerful steering.
Yeah.
We've got electric rear windows.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wants for nothing, that department. And manual petrol.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to get all the rest of the information together. Again, I'm going to give you a good walk round in a moment, and I'm going to give you a good walk round on the facilities inside. And then yeah, if you want to contact us, you can get our telephone number from Auto Trader. You'll be speaking to myself. I'll be happy to help you. And then let's see how we can do. Is it good?
Right.
Now, just before I give you a good walk around, as promised, Simon was wise enough to ensure that everything's going to be okay with the van before he puts it on sale. So he's asked us to give it a good clean. We're going to get upstairs and clean the roof. Now, whenever I do a roof clean, I always check the seals, I check the roof, I check everything is watertight, there's no staining, there's no issues. Now, the more observant of you will have picked up that Simon, when he was speaking to us just earlier, did mention that 2.5 years ago that he had an issue with the roof and he's had it sealed. So I just want to be certain that I've checked this properly and it's not going to be causing a problem for somebody in the future. Right, so let's give you a quick guided tour of the inside. There's plenty of headroom. I mean, I'm vertically challenged, so it's not really a problem for me even without it, but if you're as a tall chap, you've got plenty of headroom. I'm going to swing the camera around so you can have a proper look inside. Now these naturally turn into a double bed, which is here, and we've also got up here that turns into a double bed, giving it 4 seat belts and 4 berth. And then back here we've got our kitchen area. Here we've got our sink. On the opposite side here, Dometic, it's the hob. Now got the microwave, which is just here. All your controls. Your fridge, it's just here. And then if we into the back here, what we'll see, we've got a table that tucks away, and this is the support, and then it just goes into the middle. We've got our gas locker, which is just here, and obviously you'll have seen the storage at the top there. Now I'm going to take it for a test drive, and I'm going to whiz it to the MOT station. It's going to get its 12-month MOT. So if you want to jump in with us, we'll grab the keys and we'll start her up. Right, so I'm going to take it for a test drive and let's see how she goes. Now I've already been round the block in it, so I have a bit of an idea already. Simon does say he has no problems with the vehicle, it drives fine. So we're on our way to the MOT station. It's going to be MOT'd, it's having a service, and then it's going to get its habitation checked when we come back. So I'll just check that all the electrics are okay and gas is okay. Just essentially check that there's no issues with CO2 or the way things are burning, everything works. And yeah, it should hopefully all go according to plan. Now I'm going to go via the motorway. We go a decent run to get to the MOT station. It's not just literally around the corner. Now it's probably not obvious on the camera, but this is quite a steep hill, and we're trucking along no problem. I'm in 4th gear. It's got plenty of go in it. It's probably be a second now till we get onto the motorway. Okay, so there we go, we're tickling 70 now. Again, everything's still fine. It's a windy day today, but it's not really being pushed about so much. Let's get to the MOT station. So, Here we are, the MOT station. Let's get her in. Okay, we're all done, and the good news is we have got a pass with no advisories. You've just done your habitation check.
Yeah, everything's passed. Everything's good. Nothing to report on. The only thing that I've got as an advisory, because they're not a legal requirement, there's no smoke alarm, no CO2 alarm.
We can get one up here, can't we? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. I just get a combined carbon monoxide and smoke. Put one of those in. It's also worth putting near your cooker there as well. Your gas appliance there, so just put a fire blanket there. That should be fine.
That's all passed.
Other than that, yeah, all
Ready
passed.
to go.
Everything's good.